So, I just finished watching the new show, Dahmer, on Netflix. 10 episodes long, about an hour an episode, and I wanted to talk about it. So, Dahmer. This show is about a character, a person, named Jeffery Dahmer, a famous serial killer. I'm sure you know him. Maybe you don't. If you don't, check out the show. Maybe watch a couple, what do they call, interviews or something like that. Basically, he murdered men, like he murdered 16 or 17 victims, and they made a show about it. I think, personally, the show's pretty good. It was enjoyable. It was sad to watch. It was a sad show, because obviously the victims, this is a real thing that happens. Everything he does in the show, he's done, in real life, the actual person. Evan Peters did a fantastic job in this role. He definitely deserves an award. He did amazing. I think they should have shown more victims, like more stories like they did with Tony Hughes. I don't really know much about the other victims other than Tony. I really like Tony, and it was really sad to see him pass. Some people say his death hit the most, but I don't think what we realize is it's because they showed his story, and if they would have showed all the other victims' story, how they got to where they got to and stuff like that in their life, we'd also care more for those other victims as well, like we did for Tony. So I think they should have shown more of Tony and not the main character, Jeffrey Dahmer. It was interesting learning about how Jeffrey got to the way he is. The show is very realistic. It's a good show. I finished it in a couple days. The people that made it, they were passionate about doing it. I think they got the point through. These victims, they didn't really get justice. I mean, Jeff Dahmer did go to jail and get killed, but I don't think that was enough. I mean, one point they made was that there wasn't a park. Glenda was trying to get a park for the people, and whatever it was, they didn't end up getting a park. So that was pretty sad. The moral of the story is, these victims had lives, had families, and it was all taken by this one man, a serial killer named Jeff Dahmer. And the victims and the families of the victims deserve better. I think it's a great show. Everyone, all the actors did amazing. The writers did great. I recommend you check it out so you can learn more about it, So, yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to give the show, I'd say, a 9 out of 10. There's some things that they did do that weren't accurate. I don't think this show's perfect, but I think it's a great show. So I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.